We're gonna see if this works again before I even say a word. I'm gonna try this again. This is really frustrating, man. Bear with me, guys. I'm really I'm at my wit's end with Streamlabs. I can't. I'm trying to create a title and it's reverting back to my last title. What do you guys see? What does anybody see? If anybody's here, I don't even know if anybody's here. What do you guys see in the chat? What does it say for a title? Someone tell me, please. Anybody? Hi, how are you, Emoji Girl? What does the title say on this broadcast? Fuck. I don't understand it. I don't get it. I really don't. I don't get it. Uh, Hold on, I'm going to try to fix it. I'm going to try to fix it right now. So, okay. Okay, here we go. All right, I'm going to change it right now. Give me 1 second. Hi, Michelle. How are you? 2 seconds. I'll be right there, guys. 2 seconds. Okay. All right. I think I updated it. I think it's updated now, guys. I'm pretty sure it's updated. I think I updated it. Okay. Can someone check for me? Just 2 seconds. Can someone please check for me if it says updates on Valerie Reyes? Hi, Water Ski Mom. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry about the delay. Apologize. Sorry about the delay, guys. Again, my apologies. My apologies. I think we should be all good. Hello, guys. Hi. Good to see you. Okay. You see how long that took for me to update that? That's how frustrating technology is. Like, for me, I thought I did everything that I needed to do before I went live, but apparently I didn't, and for me, like, I was just, it was just freaking me out, it was just totally freaking me out. So, it is what it is. It is what it is, I guess. Um, Thank you, guys. Thanks. It's updated. That's good. I'm happy. If you guys don't mind, invite your followers. I'm just going to talk about 10 minutes. This is going to take about 10 minutes for me to give you guys the update on Valerie Reyes. Okay, so I just want to wait about, I don't know, a minute or two and say hello to everybody. Hope everyone's having a good hump day, Wednesday, middle of the week. Technology is insane, Water Ski Mom. For me, like, I'm a baby of the 60s, so for me it's just everything seems like hogwash when I look at it, so it takes me a little longer to ease into it, if you will. I guess that's the best terminology. It takes me a little longer to ease into it and get the hang of it, but once I do get the hang of it, then I mean, I was able to maneuver through that. It's just that I'm like a senior citizen walking with a cane. That's a good way to describe it. I'm like a senior citizen walking with a cane. So hello, Prius, the esthetician. Is there anything you could do with my eyebrows and my hair? Can you help me with my eyebrows and my hair? That's my question to you. Uh, is there any possible way we could do anything with this mop that I have here? And can we do some? I need some eyebrow work. Just a joke. Just a joke. So, anyways, that's what we got going on here. I'm trying to make a little fun of this. I believe we're walking with the canes. There you go. We are walking with the canes. Someone should show Ron how to connect his Twitter account to the Google Plus, YouTube, easy plus share that way. No, I'm where I'm having a skip is not with the Google and the Twitter. What I'm having a problem with is operating Streamlabs the proper way. So Streamlabs is what's giving me the bugaboo, not the Twitter. There was a crazy moon near my house last night. The man shot 20 shots. Nobody was hurt. Thank God. I could do the brows. There you go. You can help me with the brows. That's good. You can't do anything with my hair though, right? There's nothing that we could do with this. There's nothing we could do with that. Nothing we could do with the hair. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, Manny. What am I saying, Manny? Manic, Manic, manic mode, manic. So manic, that's the thing. Is like I'm good. I'm good with regular stuff, but when it comes to Streamlabs and all the do's and don'ts and the bugaboos, it's just it's just a difficult. It's difficult at best. But be that as it may, here we are. We're all together here. A Sharpie may help on my head. There you go, Sharpie. I could Sharpie it up. All right, so let me move right into it, guys. We have um, the NYPD logo, the transparent tip cup, the transparent cup. I think it's somewhere around here. I don't know if you guys could see it, but it's over my left shoulder. So pretty cool with the Streamlabs. I could do without it. I know you're just kidding. I could do without the Streamlabs and all the fancy schmancy stuff. But people nowadays want the bling. People nowadays want the bling, and the bling is what I'm going to give them. People want the bling, so I gotta bring the bling. That's a catchy phrase, right? I gotta bring the bling. So I'm going to invite on Instagram. I'm going to invite on Instagram, and we'll see how that goes. Let's see how that goes, and I'll give you guys the update on Valerie Reyes. As we know, there was an arrest in the case. There was an arrest in the case, and it was her ex-boyfriend as suspected. As I suspected, it was her ex-boyfriend, guys. So at the end of the day, really, really sad, but a common situation where we have. Thank you, Water Ski Mom. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thanks for the compliments on the logo. I am in for a Sharpie. I need a permanent change. There you go. Basically, at the end of the day, verbal constipation wants the truth. They want the truth. They don't like the bling. The bling, they don't like the bling. But some people like it. The bling is catchy, and all kinds of goodness goes on with the bling. And when anybody gives super chat, they get an acknowledgement on the screen with technology. A bunch of coins dropping in and all kinds of craziness. But at the end of the day, we want the stream to just work. That's what we all want. We just want to get the stream going. So let me get Joey in here. Let me invite Joey and company. Let's do that right now. Let's get this going. Let's see. YouTube. I mean, hold on. How come this is not working anymore? That's weird. Oh, okay. I know why. Do you have a Patreon, Ron, to put on your description on YouTube? I don't have one yet. I may set one up. I may set one up, but I'm not 100% sure whether I'm going to do that or not. So I may set up a Patreon, but I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. So let's send this to this, here, there, everywhere. Hold on. I'm almost done, kids. I'm almost done. Almost done. This is exhausting. Okay, I'm here. I'm here, guys. Ron, I saw a picture of all the police officers outside the hospital when the officer passed away. Just wow, I love seeing it. Brought tears to my eyes, of course. There you go. Yeah, it's a huge. I wish Ron would see my comment though. I'm going back, Quinny. Oh, Mom, it was signed to see. Sure, Quinny. Ron, yes, I just read it, Quinny. I've been in the middle of that situation quite a few times that I'd rather not have been. I've been in that situation where once I saw that many police officers gathered at the hospital, I knew it was not a good situation because of my experience, guys. I knew it was a bad situation. So at the end of the day, when I did see that, I cringed. I cringed. Um, yeah, I saw it. I saw it, Quinny. Thank you for that. So once I saw that many police officers outside the hospital, I knew that it was not a good situation. I knew it was not a good situation, guys. So really, a really terrible situation. I spoke enough about it. I'm trying to just go totally. I'm just trying to go ahead here. Um, just a scene. Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, Quinny. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Um, so let's talk about this. Let's get down to it now. Let's get down to it, guys. I'm just texting Joey really quick. Texting Joey to see if I can get him to come on in. I know it is dinner time for a lot of people, so I'm going to try to make this quick, short, and sweet. Let me go and see Joey. Let me check Periscope real quick, see what's happening there. Okay, good. Nothing going on here. All right. So let's get down to it. So we know that Javier da Silva, 24 years old, male, was arrested in connection with his ex-girlfriend, Valerie Reyes. He confessed to the police. He was arrested in New York City using her ATM card. He was using her ATM card, and he tried to withdraw $1,000 in cash out of her ATM card days and days after he brutally murdered her. He bound her arms and legs up and put duct tape over her mouth. So she was gagged, tied, and stuffed in a suitcase. This piece of garbage, this piece of trash, is a immigrant from Venezuela. He's an immigrant from Venezuela, and he is here illegally in the country. He's here illegally in the country, and he's an immigrant from Venezuela. He's going immigration and all that. He's in federal custody, but at the end of the day, this guy brutally murdered his ex-girlfriend, stuffed her in a suitcase, and he confessed to the police. His confession to the police was that they were having sex, and she fell and hit her head, and he didn't know what to do with her, so he tied her up, bound her arms and legs, put duct tape over her mouth, stuffed her in a suitcase, and dumped her in a wooded lot in Greenwich, Connecticut. So that's the confession he made, and he is trying to say that he did not murder her, that they were having rough sex, and she fell off the bed and hit her head and died. This is the confession that they're going with, which is totally asinine and outrageous. It's totally not going to fly in any court of law, any defense. None of it's going to work. It is totally ridiculous. And that's the statement that he gave to the New Rochelle detectives that arrested him. He was arrested with the Greenwich, Connecticut detectives, New Rochelle detectives, and the NYPD. So 3 agencies were instrumental in bringing this savage beast to justice. And she sent a message to her mom. She talked to her mom and said that she was worried that she was going to get killed and that somebody was following her. But at the end of the day, I would rather not see him deported back to Venezuela, because they'll just release him in his country and he's not going to do any jail time. If he gets deported back to his country, he basically got away with murder, in my eyes, the way I see it. So I feel that this 24-year-old animal, savage beast, should be tried federally here, sent to prison for life and let him rot in federal prison and you know, never deport him back to his country. But I see that there may be a possibility that he gets deported. So I've seen that happen. But in a heinous crime like this, I think the wheels of justice will prevail, and I'm hoping that they prosecute him to the fullest extent of the law here in the United States, and let him rot in jail in federal prison, and let him, you know, get his punishment. Because if he's deported back to his country, he's just going to be a free man for the basic, you know, basically. Let him rot right here in prison, says Joey. A verbal constipation says drop him in the middle of the ocean. They need to throw him in the ocean and let the sharks eat him, says Michelle Renee. I agree with that. I agree with that statement. Or maybe pull out his fingernails a little bit at a time and chop off some of his limbs. But that would be barbaric, so we couldn't do that. They couldn't deport him before the trial, Tabitha. No, no. He has to be tried on the charges here. So more than likely, guys, don't get into an uproar. More than likely, he'll get sentenced and he will go to prison for life federally here in the United States. Deportation most of the times takes place when there's maybe in a robbery or where nobody was hurt. You know, an illegal commits a felony, but a non-violent felony, and gets the profession is equally as embarrassing and obnoxious. It's just another part of the narcissistic type behavior of murderers. You know, this guy is trying to justify, again, here we are, justifiable homicide. He's trying to justify that this wasn't a murder, that he panicked. They were having sexual relations and she fell and hit her head and she died mysteriously, and he panicked and bound and gagged her. If you're panicking that much, you're not going to take duct tape, put it over your girlfriend's mouth who you're just having relations with, tie up her legs, tie up her arms, and then send her in, stuff her into a suitcase and throw her out like she's garbage. That's ridiculous. So I feel that the autopsy, when it's conducted, will show either she was asphyxiated, strangled, however he did this. The autopsy will show it, and justice will prevail in regards to this murder, and his statement, his confession, if you will be thrown out. It'll just be obsolete, because the evidence is going to show, when the autopsy comes out, the cause of her death. So he's, you know, that's just again another ridiculous, stupid situation of trying to justify and try to get himself off the hook, and it's just a ridiculous statement. So anyways, guys, that's the update on Valerie Reyes. I have to get going. I have some people here that are watching me, so
You knew I was coming.
This is what I got going on. I got my boss.
Go.
My boss is sitting right here, guys. This program has been temporarily preempted by the boss. The boss is here. There she is. I give you the boss, ladies and gentlemen. This program has been
All right, let's go.
Preempted by the boss. Thank you, Ed, for the super chat. Thank you so much for the chat. Super chat, I appreciate that. The boss is in the building, Sweet Dixie. So my time here is now where I'm getting the closing of the, when the scene is over, take two. She's giving me the, okay, this is it. It's a wrap. Yes, we're gonna go have a nice dinner. She wants to go out tonight, and I don't mind, because it's I worked last night and she worked all day. The wife is the boss, says Waterski Mom. That is correct. So guys, Duty Ron signing off. I appreciate each and every one of you coming in here. Sorry about the technical difficulties that we had on YouTube here. The wife is always right. That is correct. That is correct. The wife is the boss. That is correct.
So let's go.
Hold on. There she is, guys.
So let's go.
The boss is saying, let's go.
I'm hungry.
Okay, Mrs. Dutyron says, let's rock and roll. So it's time for us to rock and roll. All right, guys. So this is the situation that I got going on. She's a trooper for letting me do this, and I will speak to you all, guys. I'll probably go live later tonight. Probably after 10 o'clock. I'll go live after 10. So thank you so much. Happy wife, happy life, says Cookie Hill. That is correct, Cookie. Thank you, Waterski Mom, for the compliment. I'll relay it to my wife that you said she's beautiful. She's going to just say, of course they're going to say that. What is anybody else? Are they going to say that I'm ugly? They're not going to say that. They're going to say that I'm beautiful. They don't really mean it, but you guys mean it, and I know it. So thank you so much. Hi, Catherine. Good to see you. I will see you guys all later on. Look for me at around 10 o'clock on YouTube. Look for me around 10 o'clock tonight, maybe a little bit later. I'm not going to use Streamlabs. I'm just going to go regular. I'm going to go live regular because Streamlabs is becoming a little annoying. So, good night, everybody. Everyone have a great dinner or evening, and I will talk to you soon. Goodbye. 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 It sounds like Popeye. Goodbye. All right, guys.